Great day, everyone. All right, let's get into it. So looking at the announcements for today, we have Trump due to talk at 2:30 today. So this is likely going to increase the volatility incredibly. We have him speaking 2 o'clock yesterday. Let's bring it on back to what happened at 2 yesterday in the market. All right, let's break it down. Let's put this in a 45-minute chart. All right, so right here, righty, we have at 2 o'clock yesterday, we pretty much went, let's see, let's put in a 15-minute chart, easier to view. All right, 15 minutes, 1, 2, boom, we went from right here up to our close up here. So, all right, Pine Editor has moved. Cool. Great day, Glenn. All right, I am on at Trade the Pool at 9 o'clock, so we've got half an hour to rock and roll through all of this stuff. I apologize for how exhausted I was yesterday. It just was the nature of the beast. And we are definitely looking at VUG today. We're going to look at PSQ. We're going to look at QQQ. Right now, Nvda, Tesla, major ones. Nvda on the move to the upside again today. Honestly, I think we're going to see Nvda up to 225. 250 very soon in the market. Also looking for a big move on Apple, Microsoft, potentially Meta, Broadcom. These are ones that I believe we're really going to see a large movement so far. So let's make this a 24-hour chart. I got a 90. So I think we're going to see this move right on up. We are holding up above this big money volume level from our earnings right here, 181.56. All right, let's go to Tesla. I'm going to zoom through this today. So for the beginners that might be here watching and listening, it might be, yes, I feel so much better. I went to sleep and stayed in bed until noon. I was like, no one is getting any more of my energy. I am sleeping. All right, so here we have 429.38. All right, let's go to Tesla over here. That's 2.39 billion. You know what I realized? We don't have music. Where's our music? All right, feeling much better, much more with it today. All right, so this is one that I'm seeing that we could see bigger moves on is VUG. Personally, I am out of 90% of my silver. I've noticed that as the silver move happens, it's typically in relation to rollover. We are going to see a rollover again. I believe the end of December. There's December delivery. BMNR, we are up above, so it looks like they might want to push this to the upside going into the year as a solution. We're due to see potentially FOMC cut rates, right? So in cutting rates, they're likely going to create inflation and create, oops, I did that backwards, 48.3, and here we have 247. Let's go Christmas coffee shop jazz. How about that? Coffee shop jazz today, because I am going a mile a minute. I got lots of energy. Irene, MSTR. Ooh, MSTR. There we go. Finally, a bottom curl, and we are above big money volume. This looks like finally, it could be ready for a pop and a run into the end of the year, into the end of January. I am feeling. So we can also check out the big money volume levels, all that good stuff. 177.31. Let me know if there's anything that you would like to see in on Moby Tick. We will check out the major ones to see what's going on there. that's not what I wanted. That one, show me later. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, great. We'll clean that up later. Macy's Day Parade, and it did not do so well. But look, it hit that 15 EMA, and it might be ready for a bounce. Off of earnings, 267. All right, where's our earnings level here? As we've got a Macy's jazz going on. All right, 2134 there. I'm going to change the colors here to red and green for the Christmas POC, and right there, red and green. Okay. All right, we also have Baba to the downside. Carlos, I'm good, thank you. How about yourself? Hey, Shovel. Yeah, I was exhausted yesterday. You could tell. I could not stop yawning. I did not get that much sleep. I was super out of it. I was very, very tired yesterday. All right, so Baba's earnings level 165.52. All right, let's see, Novo. Let's check if Nova is rebounded. Novo, UNH, those are a couple of the bigger names. UNH, I feel like, is going to move to the upside. It keeps testing that 33. I'm going to put it here. I feel like UNH is going to have a bigger move today. Since earnings, they are dancing around at their positioning right here. So 327.32, it looks like they're getting ready for this one to move to the upside. SNDK pulling back down 4 points. This is not 138. Let's go here. Big money is at 215.76. Since earnings, let's take this off. No fill. Okta. JD pulling back. Okta. PS Public Storage. Pure Storage, excuse me, Pure Storage. Pure Storage earnings after hours. 85.07. All right, 310. Let's go daily point of control. 85.07 earnings. All right, we are zooming through this. Let's go up here. Let's do our limits. 681.53, 622, 425.17, and 475.26. And we are at the 3rd of December. Can you believe it? We are close to the end of 2025. This year flew by. Absolutely flew by. All right. So like I said, if you guys are newer to following me, I have exited about 90% of my silver swing positions, took 60% profit on my PAAS. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Okay, so we've got that. Let me come on over to my profile. Let's tweet out what we are covering. I am on the ball today. Feeling good. Pin to my profile. Pin. We're going to look at Moby tick as well. So let me get that open down here. That's not it. Here we go. All right, so we're going to put that up here. We're going to check out the majors. Actually, here, let's go back here. You guys can look at what happened yesterday. So you can see $2 billion on the SPY, LQD, investment grade corporate bond, Apple, $158 million, more bonds, Exact Sciences, Suncor Energy, Russell, Vanguard FTSE, and Microsoft. All right. Let me go to the top. How come when I do profile, it goes down like to the bottom of my page? That doesn't make any sense to me. All right, we're going to do this here. Gapping stocks that we are covering today. And we have Nvda, Tesla, BMNR, Irene, MSTR, Macy's, Baba, UNH, SNDK, PSTG, I'm also on Trade the Pool at 9. So we're going to hustle the next 20 minutes. I got to get prepped in the green room before then, 5 minutes before. So, all right, let's get this going. We are going to zoom through all of this. And then you guys will see me on Trade the Pool for another hour. We'll get more in depth. This is more just, hey, these are my trade setups. Let's get into the crypto segment. All right. So a reminder, this is all my personal opinion. I have been in the trading world since 2000. And all right, let's go here. I'm going to put this up over here. Final move. Looks like big money to watch is 91.48. If we can stay above that, a good chance they're going to try to bring it back up to the big money level from October. Over here, October 1st. Where's our October 1st level? Our October 1st level, 110.924. That has not changed. So above 91.48. Oh, look at this trend change line right there. We could see that this takes a 19-point move, 19,000-point move to the upside right here. So a reminder, this is all my personal opinion. I have an opinion, you have an opinion. Let's respect it together. There are varying risks in trading all trading instruments. No past performance is indicative of future performance. That being said, let's get into it. All right, Bitcoin daily point of control is the same. Let's look at Ethereum daily point of control. Over here, 38.70 and 79 cents. That is the same. Let's go to XRP. They did move it down to 220. Yep, right here, 220.70. That is the same now. XLM, they moved that down, right? This is our October level. They moved it 2.3242. Yeah, still the same. Let's go to Doge. Doge October level 0.1, oopsies, 0.19444. That is the same. Let's go to Solana. October. Oh, too far. Where are you, October? Where's October level? Hello. Really? All the way down there. All right, October level is for Solana is down at 137.47. Interesting. Huh. All right, and ZEC Cash, I had that. I just don't know why I didn't see it. All right, Zcash, they sold at 515.42. Let's get into the day trade setups. We have a 15-minute chart on the intraday over here to see what's going on. So let's bring it on over. Come on over, baby. Okay, this coffee shop jazz, too low energy. Let's do big jolly beats. How about that? That sounds good to me. Let's go there. This sounds better. 93,800 here. All right, 93,800. 92,380 for the potential short. Okay, 92,380 for potential short on Bitcoin, 93,800. And the big money level, 92,972, 72 and 71 cents for the intraday. If we look back from where they sold, the biggest volume from the breakdown point is now at 91,481. If we stay above that, we could see a 19,000 point move on Bitcoin. Similar chart pattern on Ethereum. I have a feeling we're going to see Bitcoin move above 100 again into the end of the year. We're going to have a Santa Claus rally. Everything is going to rally, in my opinion, into the end of the year. As money managers, you know, they want to make money. So they're going to pump it and then potentially sell off end of January with seasonality there. 30, 40, and 3100. Intraday. Point of control, 30, 58, 46. All right, let's go to XRP. And VUG and PSG are the ones that are, well, more PSG that's giving me that indication that we are going to just move higher. Like, that's it. We're going to move higher. In my opinion, 2.21 for a potential long on XRP today and potential short below 216.88. 2.1688, 2.21, intraday 2.1974 is the big money level. Positioning on XRP. Okay, let's go to XLM. XLM looks like, all right, XLM 258. Okay. 05 there, 258.05 for XLM, or below over here, 2.255, 0.255, 0.25805, and big money levels at 0.255954. If you all have questions, you have anything, put it in the chat. It's more fun for me to have questions, although I can't always answer them super fast. All right, for Doge, potential short below 0.149, potential long, above 0.1515, and intraday level is at 0.15002. All right, let's go to Solana. Almost done the cryptos. And then we're moving higher. Ooh, nice W formation. About to close the gap on up to 152 there. If we break above 145 with a close for today, looks like we want to see more. We want to see more. All right, potential day trade above 143. Potential short trade below 141. Potential short trade below 141 or Solana. Potential day trade above long above 143. Big money level intraday is at 142.14. Buying on Solana. Only one so far. All right. Solana ETFs too could then be affected with the big money below. So we had this wedge here formation. Boom, it failed. Pull back about that same height. Down, let's see our intraday levels for day trades below 320 or above 348 here. Big money is still above. Looks like they sold it. 320, 348. Big money intraday is at 331.93. All right, there we go. Let's take a picture of that. Let's post that out. Great day, Carlos. Thank you. I try to keep it efficient. As a mama too, you got to be efficient to get everything done in a day. Yes? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. This is what I want right here. Done. All right, posted out. Let's get into our stocks. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look really quickly. We're going to go here. Oh, I thought I was signed in. Maybe it only keeps me signed in for 24 hours. All right, so yesterday we've got this here. Let's maximize this. Let's look at print lookup. Let's look at VUG. VUG, I didn't enter VUG yesterday. Right now, so the biggest trades are up above us at the moment. but we've had 893 and 881 right there. So once we break above 500, everything is moving to the upside here. Let's go look at PSQ. That's the one that had 12 million ultra short on the Qs, which is why I also entered VUG. It does tend to advance a little bit more than the Qs just themselves. We are at 30 right now. We are well below the 12 million prints that we saw back in November. Let's look at Nvda for the last month. Let's just look at the last month right here. Okay, last month we're almost above everything. If we get above 190.50, let's sort it by price. 200 is actually the highest. I did get some sleep. Thank you, Asif. Yes, I went to bed until noon yesterday, so I am on the ball today. I'm awake, feeling good. So right now, Nvda looks like we've got a nice little gap here from 186 zone, right? 186 up to 190, and then on up to 200. Apple moving higher as well, hitting new highs for Apple. We have big money print yesterday at 286.19. We have it sorted by price. Right now, maybe they're going to trim some and bring it and pull it right back. That is possible, back down to $6 level to the downside. We're still above everything. Let's check out Microsoft. We have that bottom curl. It looks like for the past month, we would need to break 512.50 for this to be super strong. Let's also go and check out Tesla. Did we look at Tesla? I don't think we did. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla, we're up above the past month. I like it. I like it. Once we break 463, we are clear skies. This is definitely going to pull us up. Let's look up at QCOM. QCOM looking pretty good. Just looking for a 176 test. Let's look at Broadcom as well. ABGO. I couldn't think of that ticker. So Broadcom pulled back a little bit. However, we are seeing 1126, 398. Everything else is below us. Let's look at a 500,000. All right. Yeah, we have majority below us, only one above us, which could have been the retracement sort of mode for the next test. We're over here. 386. Once we break above that, I would look for that to continue higher. All right, let's bring it back to the stock charts. That just a little bit of checking out over there. Let's go here. Let's go Nvda. All right, I got about 2 minutes left to work on this stuff for us. Checking out those bigger prints is always fun to me. All right, let's put up above 184.50, 184.60 here. Negative. Let's do 184 or 183. 183, 184. Let's go short volumes. Let's look at short volumes on Nvda. 53%. Tesla. 62%. People want to short it. BMNR. 15%. Irene. 38%, and MSTR 44%. I want to, for fun, see how much people have shorted VUG. 64% short. Oh yeah, they've tried to short it and it's moving higher. So that could have a nice little squeeze to it. All right, let's get Tesla. 2 more minutes. Actually, I got 5 minutes. I can go till 55. I'm confident on that. All right, 435.50. And 433. 433, 435.50. Let's go to BMNR. I know I have it on the 15-minute chart. It's so I can eliminate some noise there. We're hitting the 200 exponential and 15 EMA over here on BMNR. I'm going to say up above 92 here or below 33.50. 33.50, 33.92. You can see we've got greens over here. Nvda and Tesla have some nice short squeeze potentials. Oh, you know, they're going to do that, in my opinion, just to drop it and then move it higher. I truly feel like we are going to see, let's see, 41. Yeah, we'll leave that at 41 for Irene, 41 and 42.40 there. Big money has sold. So this is a retracement move a bit to the, for a move to the downside potentially there. It looks more bearish on the on the daily. MSTR, we finally have 2 quarters below us. This looks like they are ready to pop it. Confirmation would be a close above 200 in my opinion, but it looks like MSTR, they want to try to take this higher. They want to try to find that Bitcoin move to save the world. All right, 186.50 and 188.50. Big money is below. The only one to watch on this up move for a potential downward slide is Irene. All right, Macy's earnings drop-a-roo. Let's put it up above 2180 here. Or below 2092. 2180. Positioning because it is earnings, right? Baba dancing around. We can't break this 33 exponential on the daily chart. We're going to put a bigger long swing up above 158.50. Potential short below 158. There we go. 158, 158, 850. All right, let's go UNH. Anybody on Twitter having issues? Oh, it reloaded. Perfect. Okay. Definitely watching UNH here. 325. I think we're going to see this climb higher into the, 325.62 for a potential long there, or a short below 325. Very narrow. I think we're going to see that climb up into the end of the year. S&DK. We are rocking and rolling. Rapid fire today. $203.13 to the upside. 280. 280 and 203. Oops. 213. Sorry. 203. Oh la la. 203.13. There we go. PTSG. PSTG. Let's try that again. Yeah. Bum 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 ba bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-da bum 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 bum. All right. 80, 50, and 82 here for public storage. 82, 80, 50. Intraday right now is at 81, whereas they sold yesterday, so it is more bearish right there. Look at that. We're almost done in a quick 30 minutes. No extra talk. We are above the big money levels. Intraday for the Dow up here, 476.50 or below. You guys didn't get the full show today because I'm going to be on over at Trade the Pool. 476, 476.50. Let's go to Russell. So I would advise you check out Trade the Pool, their YouTube channel or their website. I'm going to be jumping over there in 5 minutes. Just getting this set up here. Yeah, 60, 246.60. I want to prep this 246.20. Basically, we are above all the averages. Sorry, all the big money on all the indexes right now. Looks like we want to go to 650 on the Qs. Nvda is helping with that. Tesla is helping with that. Apple is helping with that. 624. 623. No thinking. What makes sense? Makes sense, right? Look at that strong resistance right there. Who is it going to pop on the SPY once we get there? And megaphone target up here, 706. Probably lots of 684. We're going to put up above 684 round number. And 683. 683, 684. There you go. There you have it. I hope you have an amazing trading day. Thanks for joining me. I will see you all tomorrow morning, 8:15. Until then, don't just have a good day. Have a great day. And carpe profit. Seize those profits one trade at a time.